Frank A. Lombardi, Esquire, Principal at Goodman, Shapiro & Lombardi, LLC, heads the Rhode Island office. With 29 years of experience, Mr. Lombardi is considered a leading expert in the field of community association law. A court-appointed expert and receiver for condominium associations, he assisted in the passage of Rhode Island's superlien law and recently won the significant condominium law case before Rhode Island's Supreme Court. A frequent lecturer for the Community Association Institute and the Rhode Island Realtors Association, he authors a monthly column in Condominium magazine. Currently, he is New England chapter president of the Condominium Association Institute.
Common expense assessments are the lifeblood of the condominium. Just as important as taxes are to running a government, so too are common expenses to the operation and survival of a condominium association. Common expenses cover all of the necessary components of running the community, from landscaping and snow removal to property management and insurance. The Rhode Island Condominium Act requires that these expenses be assessed to all unit owners in accordance with the condominium's declaration. Therefore, all unit owners have both a contractual and statutory obligation to pay their common fees. Failure to pay common assessments is not without consequence, with the greatest being that the unit owner can be divested of their title to the unit as a result of the delinquency. The Condominium Association has an automatic lien against the unit for these assessments. In Rhode Island, a condominium lien is enforceable in the same manner as with a mortgage, which is by non-judicial foreclosure. That means we don't have to go to court to collect it. The first step in commencing statutory lien enforcement proceedings is to send the unit owner a statutory notice of delinquency. This is typically done when the unit account is either 60 or 90 days in arrears, but in no event earlier than 60 days. Unless payment is received or an acceptable payment arrangement is made and agreed upon, a unit title is ordered and reviewed to learn the name and address of the holder of the first mortgage on the unit. A notice is then sent to the holder of the first mortgage stating the amount of the delinquency. Depending on how many months behind the unit is on assessments, both the notice to the unit owner and the notice to the first mortgagee can be sent simultaneously. In Rhode Island, the condominium lien enjoys a super priority status ahead of any first mortgage to the extent of 6 months of condominium assessments and up to $2,500 of attorney's fees and $5,000 expenses incurred in the collection of any delinquency assessment. Therefore, to protect its security interest, the holder of the first mortgage will often satisfy the arrearage and pay us, and pay the condominium association. If the fees remain outstanding, the association can move to foreclose on its lien. The association is then required to send another notice to the unit owner and to the holder of the first mortgage of record and to advertise notice of that sale as provided for in the statute. After notice and advertising, the association may sell the unit at a public auction. If there is a mortgage on the unit, the association must send notice to the first mortgagee within 7 days of the sale, identifying the high bidder and the bid amount. The first mortgagee then has 30 days from the date of the letter to redeem the unit by paying the full amount of that lien to the association. What's all this mean? Basically, if you're a condominium unit owner and you've got taxes you want to pay and you've got the IRS you've got to deal with, or the Rhode Island Division of Taxation, or American Express, you must pay the condominium fees first. If you don't pay, you cannot stay.
For more information on these and other related subjects, contact the partners at Goodman, Shapiro & Lombardi, LLC. Their toll-free number is 877-241-1600, or go to their website at www.goshlaw.com. Goodman, Shapiro & Lombardi, LLC. The right attorneys to call before the wrong thing happens.